Hillary Clinton is now going to go on the speaking circuit, and honestly, there's a form of legalized bribery. So she was Secretary of State before, she was a senator before, First Lady, obviously, and she's about to run for president. Everybody knows she's going to run in 2016. So in this middle period, what would any rational corporation want to do? They'd want to put a lot of money into the possible next president of the United States of America so she remembers who her friends are. We'll give you a little money up front to get taste, and then after you're done with the presidency, we'll give you more later. As they did, for example, with Bill Clinton. After he left office, Bill Clinton made $125 million. Just think about how stunning a number that is for a former politician. He's not Bill Gates. He's not Oprah. Most of that money is coming from... And that's how this game is played, and then sort of follows up himself by saying, quote, "Indeed, whether it is regulatory capture and a revolving door at the Securities and Exchange Commission, or speaking fees to retiring politicians, the promise of future riches to corporate compliant officials rigs public policy decision-making at the most base psychological level." In other words, it's all about the money, Lebowski.
Coming out of the corner swinging, attacking CEOs, hedge fund managers, the richest 1 or 2% of the American population. All of this at a recent campaign event in this first week of her run for the presidency. Take a look at this video of her remarks.
I think it's fair to say that as you look across the country, the deck is still stacked in favor of those already at the top. And there's something wrong with that. There's something wrong when CEOs make 300 times more than the typical worker. There's something wrong when American workers keep getting more productive, as they have, and as I just saw a few minutes ago, is very possible because of education and skills training, but that productivity is not matched in their paychecks. And there's something wrong when hedge fund managers pay lower tax rates than nurses or the truckers that I saw on I-80 as I was driving here over the last 2 days. And there's something wrong when students and their families have to go deeply into debt to be able to get the education and skills they need in order to make the best of their own lives.
Yeah. Fox News is now feverishly fact-checking if there were indeed truckers on I-80 when she was driving to that campaign event. And so, look, initial reaction, that seems very positive. I think is going to play very well. It's part of her apparent, not even apparent, I mean, people in her campaign have made clear that she's attempting to show that she is more of a regular person than she was in her last run for the presidency.
Well, you know, Hillary Clinton's, they say she doesn't have a primary opponent, she doesn't have a general election opponent. Hillary Clinton's opponent in this election, as it will be from this day forward, is Hillary Clinton of 2007, 2008. Mm-hmm. She has to be better than that person is in order, or that person was, in order to win. Already, I think, in 2 days, of course, you can't judge anything in 2 days, but you can say, hey, good start. You know, baseball season started.
You're referring to this and Citizens United.
Yeah, exactly. And what she said about Citizens United, and that's what you're referring to, right? Where she said she would be in favor of constitutional amendment to roll back Citizens United. But just even her presentation and even the way she's talking about this, marvelously done, I think. Mm-hmm. And Democrats also have to remember that you can criticize. You can take money from CEOs, and you can take money because that's the way the game is played, and you can also criticize income inequality in this country, and that is not hypocrisy.